cheap and reliable FUT23 coins, head over to u7buy.com. They deliver fast and reliable FUT23 coins, and make sure to use code MUZZ for 5% off at checkout. Links in the description. Yes guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is a big one. We have got the World Cup swaps showcase. We have got 8 tokens, I believe. We've got 8 tokens on this anyway. 8 here. 9, 10, 11. So I've got 11 tokens this season, and it looks like probably 11 tokens for next season. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get these as fast as possible. I'll give you some like shortcuts and some little tips that will help you just get them easier and a lot quicker as well. So before I do jump in, if you guys could drop a like, that'd be appreciated, and also subscribe if you're new, that would be appreciated. Okay, we're going to jump into the first 3. So the swaps showcase number 1. These are going to be done in rivals or squad battles. So if you're not as good at the game, then probably play squad battles, but obviously if you want to do it as fast as possible, rivals, golden goal, or quit to do it a lot quicker. But jumping into the first thing, so it's assist 7 goals with through balls using any players from Japan on min semi-pro. So they're actually making it a little bit easier this year. They made it like minimum world class, I think, last year. So that's the first token. We'll jump into how to do it a little bit faster on squad battles in a second. Play 8 matches, so we're going to have to play minimum 8 matches, which is not fun. Having at least 6 Spanish World Cup items in your starting squad. So what I'd probably do, I'd build us obviously a Spanish squad with at least 6 World Cup items, like the requirements say. And then I'd have Japan players on the bench. Have a good Japan player on the bench, Japanese player, just so you don't have to do them separately. So you can do 7 assists, so sub your Japan player on, Japanese player on every time. So nice and easy. And then win 6 matches in squad battles or rivals, having at least 6 English World Cup items as well. So because you might have to do them separate, which is annoying. 6 Spanish, because you can't play with 12 players, of course. It's going to take a bit of grind, that. But the big tip for the squad battle ones, boys, we'll head over to squad battles. So my biggest tip for this is only play against the first 2 teams mainly, because the first 2 teams are always a little bit easier. So if we check their squad, they've got 0 chemistry, so they might have a player in goal. So it's that easy, boys. So if you want to play the semi-pro's nice and easy anyway. It's not actually loading the squad, but usually when they've got low chemistry, they'll have like a centre-back in goal, and every shot goes in. I mean, they've actually got a goalie in goal, but he's on 0 chemistry. They've got near enough both centre-backs fully off chemistry. That'll be an easy game to win, despite how bad you are at the game. And obviously the bottom 2, don't play against them 2, because they're going to be full chemistry, 87 rated squads, like literally very good teams. The market's going quite slow right now, but you guys get the gist. Play against the first 2 and then just skip to the next lot, and that'll make it a lot easier. So if you're playing squad battles, that'll be a lot easier. Also, if you're playing rivals, I highly recommend changing your team name to golden goal, and just play golden goal in rivals, because rivals is not that deep this year. Obviously because of all the checkpoints and stuff, you're hardly even like relegate or anything. So highly recommend, once you've built your team, if you're doing it in rivals, just change your name to golden goal. If you don't know what golden goal is, first goal wins basically. If you score first, hopefully your opponent quits. A lot of people usually take part in it, so hopefully they do this year. So that's going to be for the first 3, boys. The next 8, I believe, so 8 that are in the milestone section, by the way, if you're trying to find where they are. I was actually struggling to find, because we've got that much stuff, struggling to find where they were, but it's in the milestone section. Okay, the next 8, so these are going to be in a specific mode. So win 6 matches in a live FUT friendly FIFA World Cup swaps with at least 6 Qatari World Cup player items in your starting squad. Okay, wow, that is going to be tough. I don't even know if Qatar players are on the game, are there? I don't know if they've got any like golds or anything. I'm guessing probably not. That's not going to be the easiest. But win 6, so this is where the huge thing is, and I'm hoping the whole community comes together and does golden goal. You can do it rapid, boys. I remember last year I had like, I can't remember how many tokens it was probably like 6 tokens, I think it was. I got them rapid, like probably within 20 minutes to half an hour, because everyone was just golden goaling. Majority of people do anyway. So when I went 1-0 up, people would just quit after like a few minutes, and it'll be a lot quicker. So that's going to be my biggest tip for this. Change your team name to golden goal as well. And obviously if you go 1-0 down, then take part in it as well. So next one's going to be Ecuador, then Senegal, then Dutch, then English, Iran, America and Welsh. So they're all the same sort of thing. Let's quickly check if there is a requirement for this World Cup mode. Is there not? Is it not out? Or am I being dumb? Where is World Cup mode? It doesn't look like it's out. Have VIEIRA not released it? What was it called? I swear it was called World Cup mode. It's called World Cup Swaps. World Cup Swaps. Is it not out? It doesn't look like it's out yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you're not actually allowed any loan players, which usually I'd say use a loan player, but you're not allowed, which is a bit annoying. But max 4 countries as well, so that's the only requirements. Aside from that, you can use any sort of players from your club. So I'm just out of interest, I'm going to have a quick look, boys, to see what sort of Qatar players and stuff. There's a lot of random countries here, so it might be quite interesting, some of the teams you come across. We're not going to see the same shite where everyone has like loan team of the year, Mbappe and stuff. Where's Q in the alphabet? Maybe Q in the alphabet, is it not here? Off the top of my head, I can't think where Q is. There it is, Qatar. Right. Let's have a look at the best Qatar players. The best Qatar player. Oh, there's an 84 World Cup star. So he's a World Cup card. So yeah, I imagine he might be maybe a touch expensive. There's actually quite a few actually. They've given us loads of like World Cup versions. That's pretty cool. Okay, they're still very low rated, so they're not going to be the best, but at least we've got some golds. You can easily make a gold squad out of Qatar. I imagine it's going to be the same for majority of the nations, like Ecuador and stuff. So, yeah, if you've got any questions about that, boys, then do ask me. The biggest tip for it all is, like I said, golden goal. Golden goal will by far make it as quick as possible. You used to be able to relegate down, but obviously you can't do that anymore. That used to be an absolute cheat code as well. You used to be able to play in Div 10 against Div 10 players and just rip them within a few minutes. But yeah, that is going to be the 11. I think it is 11 for this week. And then if you're wondering what happened, so as you can see in the top left, it says 41 days left. After 41 days, that's when the next season will come. And then I'm guessing, I don't know how many tokens they're releasing actually. But I'm guessing they'll probably release another 11. I don't know. In fact, I don't know if they would wait till next season because it's the World Cup in it, so maybe they're only releasing 11, I'm not sure. But anyway, before we do end, let's have a quick look at the swap tokens. I've seen briefly at leaks, but let's have a look. So yeah, they're definitely releasing more than 11 because there's 40. I don't know where the rest of the tokens are. In fact, I think I saw that I think some of the tokens are actually being released in SBCs and stuff. I got given a free token as well, so you start off with 1 token. I don't know if there's an SBC to do with a token as well. But I did read that they're releasing it as SBCs as well. So we might get some as SBCs and maybe we'll get some more objective ones. But VIEIRA for 40 is mad. It's not letting me show you stats, but World Cup VIEIRA, insane. We've got a 1 of 3 World Cup icon player pick, which look, wow, that'll be interesting. But 35 seems a lot. That's a lot of tokens. 30 tokens for a right back. I won't go near that. 1 of 4 World Cup hero players. In my opinion, you got to take a pack, boys. You've got to take a pack. This, a lot of people were talking about this on Twitter. For only 20 tokens, I think this is very, very good. For only 20 tokens, 3 times 84 times 20 pack. That is sick. A 1 of 5 Path to Glory pack for 20 as well. Pretty decent. Fabinho for 15. You've got COMAN for 15. Is that Hazard for 15 as well? Yeah, Hazard for 15. Yeah, looks nice. This COMAN, like 5-star skills, love that. That'll be a very good card. 84 times 20. They've made it 10 tokens. I wonder if tokens are a bit easier to get this FIFA though, because obviously that was only like 5 tokens last FIFA or something. Mason Mount SBC, love to see it. 10 tokens. 8 tokens for an Ake, looks very good. 8 for all of these. Morata, Brandt, Danilo Pereira. Correa. I wonder if there's some good position changes here as well. Christensen for 8 as well. Let's have a brief look. That's centre back. Kostic, can he play left wing back? He can. That looks sick. Is that for 6? Kramaric for 5. Guardado for 5. There's a lot of options. Shaqiri. Fair play. I do like the options. Not as many cheap pack options. Oh, there's an 82 times 20 for only 3. But yeah, I'm interested to see where the rest of the tokens are, to be fair. There's quite a few good options there. So yeah, let me know what you guys are going to be taking. I imagine there's going to be some good combinations. And if any of you guys know how many tokens are going to get released, then do let me know in the comments as well, boys. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you've got any questions, do let me know. Please do drop a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.